I kept my receipts, I paid the price. Now that's not get paid. That was in jail saying he paid shit with all of the movies he made. It really inspires the heart. Full of experience, I can keep pacing. From Dallas to Houston, Atlanta to London, the vision clear, I keep on running. It's all your things like baby and gunner. I'm gonna play the one another. I'll watch out for all of the covers. Double up, then I go spread with my friends. We got it on lock. No way, what's in your arms? We run up into 100K. We set the blue faces and something to say. It's grinding, go get it, no other way. When we run up into 100K, I am. Focus on numbers, we don't relate. I split with the team, need a bigger play. And this is a million, I got a race. If we run up into 100K, I set the blue faces and something to say. It's grinding, go get it, no other way. When we run up into 100K, I am. Focus on numbers, we don't relate. I split with the team, need a bigger play. And this is a million, I got a race. That part of the ball, word is talk, the great explain the joke. We learning the lesson, it's not a loss. They working on being a boss. Some calls and getting us off. Got us catching them, pick up emotions. We come from a whole other ball that can't be stressed and can't be bold. Foundation that beat 1,000 but gold instead of just jumping 500. And all of the bosses, they set the example for us to keep thumbing. Through all of that money, investing it all. This life really something. Invest everything in rise. I ain't running from nothing. We run up into 100K. We stack the blue faces and something to say. It's grinding, go get it, no other way. When we run up into 100K, I am. Focus on numbers, we don't relate. I split with the team, need a bigger pay. And this is a million, I got a race. If we run up into 100K, I stack the blue faces and something to say. It's grinding, go get it, no other way. When we run up into 100K, All right, welcome to the call. Welcome to the call. I am so happy and grateful that each and every one of you were able to tune into this call today, whether you're on Facebook Live or you're on our Zoom tonight. I just want to say thank you for getting on. And we are going to get started. So again, welcome to the call. Welcome to the call. I'm so happy and grateful that each and every one of you were able to tune in. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. But before we get started, I want to tell you guys just a little bit about myself. And I hope you guys are ready to take copious notes on the information that I'm going to share with you this evening. My name is Brooke Archer. I'm a new mom. I also work full-time in property management, and I'm also an entrepreneur. So if you grew up anything like I did, your parents probably told you, go to school, get good grades, graduate, and then go get you a really good job, right? But I always knew that I was destined for more than just working a 9 to 5. I really, had a desire to do more than just that, to really impact people. I had a desire to be wealthy. I have a desire to be a millionaire. And again, more importantly, I had a desire to impact people. So we're going to get right into it, which is why I'm sharing this, this call with you this evening. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you guys. All right, so we're in the midst of what we call a pandemic, right? Who would have ever thought that in our lifetime, we would have to leave the house every single day with the mask on, right? We've been through so much these last few months as it relates to COVID-19. It's probably made every single person that's tuning in right now think just a little bit differently about their future, right? Everything that was normal to us has changed. We are in what we call a new normal. Drop some ones in the chat if you can relate to any of these situations, okay? I want to see if we are all on the same page. Have you ever been in a position where you had to make a daily commute to work, right? Drive to work in traffic, 30 minutes, maybe an hour, some people even longer than that. Or what about restricted vacations? Maybe you only have, anywhere between 7 and 14 days of paid time off from your job while you're working the other 350 some odd days, right? What about debt? For all of my people on the line that are, accumulating credit card debt during this time, or maybe even student loans. For all my parents on the line, I did tell you guys that, I'm a new mom. Daycare is super expensive. It's almost kind of like another rent or mortgage payment, right? So daycare expenses are increasing. The cost of living is increasing. Groceries are going up. Rent is going up. But guess what, guys? Our job wages are remaining the same. Drop some ones in the chat if you can relate to any of those things today. If you understand that the cost of living is going up every single day, but our income is not, then you can definitely relate to this presentation today. Our story and why you're on this call is super simple. Our goal is to empower you. We want to equip you with some new information and resources that's going to allow you to achieve some new levels in your life, right? Our purpose here is to help you build the life that you so desire and deserve. You know, that goal, that vision, that dream that you have in your head when you're laying down at night? We definitely want to help make that a reality for you, right? We want to take that from just being a dream in your head to an actual manifested goal that happens for you. So I know you're probably asking yourself, well, how exactly do we help you do that? So I want you to think about this. This is the first thing that you have to, decide on. What do you want to become? Right? I want you to take a second right now while we're on this call, and I want you to ask yourself, where do I see myself in 6 months, in 12 months, in 18 months? What are my goals? Do I even have any goals set for myself? I understand that a lot of people in life, sometimes miss their goals that they have set for themselves. And that's not because they don't have goals set, but it's because most people, set no goals and they hit nothing every single time. Don't let that be you. You have to have a clearly defined roadmap, action plan that you want your life to look like. Then you have to ask yourself, do I have a vehicle that can actually get me where it is that I want to go? See, the only way you can take a wish or a dream and turn that into a goal is by having a vehicle and an action plan, by having steps that will actually allow you to get there. So tonight we're going to show you exactly how to do that. We're going to show you how to get to where you are in your life right now to exactly where you want to be. Okay? Our goal on this call tonight is to help you take full control of your life. The time has come. You're on the right line at the right time, connected to the right people. And let me tell you, that's not by accident. You were destined to be here. You were destined to be on this Facebook Live right now. You were destined to be on this Zoom call. The time has come for you to build your life your way. If you're on this call tonight and you want to live life on your own terms, drop some ones in the chat. Drop some ones in the chat if you're really ready to live life on your own terms and not someone else's terms. All right, awesome. The time has come for us to start working smarter and not harder, right? All of our lives, we've been told work hard for the money. I'm sure we've all heard of that before. But understand, guys, that that's not true. That's a straight up lie. I want you to think about this. Work and wealth are not synonymous. What do I mean? Right now, while we're on the call, I want you to think about all the people that you know that have worked hard their entire lives. They might be 30, 40, 50, 60, however old they are. So think about these people. They've worked hard their entire life and they're far from wealthy, right? Then I want you to think about, some wealthy people, some celebrities. Most of them don't even work. And I'm going to tell you exactly why. What you have to understand is that we weren't given the right information. We didn't have access to the tools that'll help us work from the neck up. All of our lives, we were taught to work with our hands and on our feet. But we have to start working with this, you guys. When you start working with your mind, then wealth, generational wealth will happen for you very soon, sooner than you think. So information changes situations. So what we're going to share with you tonight is the power of drop shipping. This is going to change your perspective of how you use your phone, your computer, your tablet, the device that you're accessing this Zoom or this Facebook call on. One thing that I've learned and I understand is that when you get to a place in life where you can make your money work for you, Wealth is a short distance down the road. It's easily achievable. So let me ask you a question. For everybody that's on the line, drop some sevens in the chat if you've ever shopped on Amazon or eBay. If you've ever shopped on Amazon or eBay, drop some sevens in the chat. All right, we all do. Maybe a little too much. I know me personally, I have Amazon Prime. I pay my $12.99 membership, every month, and I can pretty much get as many packages as I want delivered to my house for $12.99. How awesome is that? Amazon it makes it even easier for us, right? You don't even have to pull out your cards anymore. You can simply use your facial recognition or your passcode to your phone and it charges your card. Know that that's super dangerous, especially for me. But if you've ever shopped online or any online retailer, Amazon, eBay, whatever, you participated in something called e-commerce. And if you're taking notes, I want you to write this down. E-commerce is literally just the buying and selling of products online. That's literally it, right? Buying and selling products online. But I'll be real with y'all. Most of us on these calls, on this call tonight, are only consumers online. How would you want to be the person selling the products online, making money in your sleep? Right? Drop some ones in the chat if you're ready to switch from becoming a consumer to a boss. I really want to see who's ready to take on some new things in life. I want you to imagine something, right? You have your own online store. You're selling products 24/7 every single day. Imagine that, right? Now imagine that you have your online store where you can be on vacation. You can be, kicking it with your kids. You can be on this Zoom call right now. But guess what? You're selling products 24/7 every single day. I want you to just think about how the world is changing. Business as we know it is changing. And a lot of people are oblivious to it. They don't even realize that it's happening. What do I mean? Let's talk about traditional businesses real quick. Traditional businesses operate as such. They buy their inventory from a supplier. They have to have that inventory or supply sent to their store. Then they have to market that inventory. Then they resell it to us for a very small markup, right? So now you have to purchase the inventory, get it to your store, market it, and then you're able to make a profit, right? But that's the old way of doing business. That's how all of our grocery stores, pharmacies, department stores, all brick and mortar stores, that's how they operate. But here's the new business model of the future. Everyone on this call tonight is an innovator. You're ready to make money in our new economy, right? That's why you're on this call. So imagine you being able to have your own online store. You don't have to have any inventory. You don't have to own a single item up front, but yet you're able to make a profit each and every time someone purchases something from your store, right? Do you guys know what that means? Do you honestly know what it means? That means less capital. You don't have to buy inventory. You don't have to have a brick and mortar, but yet you're still able to make a profit each and every time somebody purchases from your store. If that sounds like a pretty good idea, a pretty good business model, I want you guys to drop some twos in the chat. If it sounds like something you would be interested in learning, then I want to officially welcome you guys to the world of drop shipping. What is drop shipping? It's literally selling products online without owning any inventory. That's it. You don't have to have inventory. You don't need storage. You don't even have to have a brick and mortar. This is definitely the business model of the future. Setting up an online store is way easier than you think. It literally used to cost people weeks of waiting time, and thousands of dollars to get a website done professionally, right? So I know you're probably thinking that it's so complex and it's so complicated, but no, 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 no. It's super easy, right? There's a platform called Shopify. This is where you can literally host as many products as you want to sell, and you can sell them worldwide. And you're able to earn a profit every single time someone purchases from your store. This is definitely going to change the future of retail. Okay. See, now you're able to have a store, you're able to get customers, and you don't even have to be in a specific geographic location. I can literally be in my house in Maryland, and I can sell a product in London. I can be in my house, in the bed, sleep, right? In my house, in the bed, catching some Z's, and sell a product in India. This platform is going to allow you to do just that. And the best thing about it is that there's no experience required. You don't have to have a computer science or engineering or coding background. You don't even have to have a college degree. There's literally no experience required. The only thing you have to have is three things. I want you to write this down if you're taking notes: ambition, vision, and of course, be ready to make some money. And we have you covered. We literally have an entire academy that's going to teach you how to do every single thing. We're going to give you access to some step-by-step videos that will teach you everything that you need to know to be able to build your online store successfully. From literally how to create a free store logo, to getting a custom domain name for your store, all the way to how to get traffic for your store. We're going to give you access to that information. Okay, we're going to show you exactly what items to sell. Some of you on the call tonight, you may already be entrepreneurs. You may already have some products in mind that you want to sell, but some of you may not even know where to start. And we're going to help you with that, right? We're going to teach you exactly what items are trending that people buy all the time. We're going to show you how to pop up all over people's Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube feeds. So when they click on your product, your product ad, they go right to your store, they check out. What I love most is how to automate your business. That means you can literally make money without you physically being present. This is literally a business in a box. I want to welcome each and every one of you that are on this call this evening to our ECX Academy. This is our e-commerce mastery academy. See, guys, information changes situations. Formal education, college, trades, trade skills, things like that can make you a living, but self-education, things like this, is what's going to make you a fortune. Not only do we give you the education in our step-by-step videos, you're also going to get some mentorship. You're going to get access to some full-time professional master educators. Let me ask you guys something. If you wanted to learn how to fly a plane, who would you want to learn from? I hope you said a pilot. Or if you wanted to learn how to cook, who would you want to teach you? Definitely somebody that knows how to cook very well, or a chef, right? So if you want to learn how to do e-commerce and have an online store, making tons of sales each and every day, wouldn't you want to learn from someone that has already done millions of dollars in this industry? See, guys, that's exactly who you're going to be learning from. You're going to be able to connect, collaborate, ask questions, and learn, get advice from these professional master educators. One thing I absolutely love about our platform is that you get access to member-only weekly training calls. This is where you can literally get live feedback of your online store from these master educators. They've been doing drop shipping for years and have a huge success rate, right? Not only do you get the live mentorship, the education, you also get some access to some absolutely phenomenal technology. Okay. You're going to get some access to some different products that's going to allow you to build and grow your online store. It's going to help you scale your store. One of the add-on products that I absolutely love is called ThemeX. You literally are able to set up an online store with 3 clicks of a button, right? So if you were able to access this Zoom call on either your cell phone, tablet, or computer, you have everything that you need to be able to create an online store with our platform. Okay? So you don't have to be tech savvy. That's okay. You don't need to know too much. If you can copy and paste, you have everything you need. Another product that I absolutely love is called Cloner. Cloner is a catalog of products that have already been tested by our expert team. We already know that these products sell. So you get this catalog and you literally click one button and that particular product is active on your store, right? One button and the product is on your store. The rest is done in the background. You don't even have to worry about it. So you're going to get access to our academy. You're going to get access to the live mentorship and the amazing technology, all from one convenient place called our Hello Center, right? So if you want to sell on your online store, cosmetic products, shoes, hair, supplements, whatever, it doesn't matter, whatever floats your boat, we're going to be able to help you set up that store so you can convert customers and start making money online. Before we wrap up this call, I do want you guys to hear from one of my teammates. If you can give me just one moment to grab her, because she's actually in my house with me tonight. Give me just 1 second, everyone. Hold on one moment, everyone. She is making her way down the steps right now. But I am going to ask her to share 3 things with you guys. I would like for her to share with you whether or not she has any prior e-commerce experience, what she thinks about the step-by-step videos, and what her favorite aspect of our ECX Academy is. Dominique, are you available?
Yep.
You don't have to come in front of the camera if you don't want to. But again, the 3 questions are: do you have prior e-commerce experience? What do you think about the step-by-step videos? And what's your favorite aspect of the ECX Academy?
Okay, so I do have prior dropshipping experience. I did dropshipping for about 3 months last year. So I do have experience in that. I will say that with this program here, I've learned so much. It's very detailed down to the point. If you didn't know how to do it, you will. Um, I will say you put in the work, you'll be successful. Um, like I said, I did drop shipping about 3 months ago. I'm sorry, last year around this time, and I got a good profit. I'll say that. But if I knew what I did now back then, it would have been more than just a little bit of a profit. And the one thing I will say is I have my own business outside of building this Shopify store, and it's actually helping me with that business. Today was a great Black Friday for me. And it's because I use some of those tactics that I've learned in these series to get my current business up and running and doing a lot better. So it's definitely worth the money. It's definitely worth the investment. You have to want to make it work in order to actually make it work. So put the work in and you'll be good to go.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much for that testimony. So moving right along, everyone. Let's see. Now my computer's frozen. All right, here we are. Now, is our academy free? Absolutely not, guys. Specialized knowledge is not free. I know if the company could give this information away for free, we would. But we understand one important aspect of things like this. When you pay attention. If we would have given away this information on the call tonight for free, most of you would come off the call and do absolutely nothing with it because you paid nothing, right? But if you put some skin in the game and you take some of your hard-earned money and you invest it, number one, in yourself, and number two, building your online store, then you'll take it a little bit more seriously, right? But one thing that I love about our platform is that it's super affordable. To get access to our academy, to learn how to build and manage your online store, to help you get sales, to help you identify hot products to sell, it's only $325 to get started. Now, you have to look at it like $325 to get a e-commerce online store set up, ready to take payments with customers, right? $325 one time. And then our monthly subscription is only $275. That's going to give you access to the educational videos with the step-by-step instructions, access to our professional master educators, and those add-on strategies, right? That's going to be able to help you build, manage, and scale your online store. So now the number one question that I get is, so Brooke, if I already have my online store set up and I'm already getting customers, I'm already getting sales, why exactly would I continue to pay the $275 a month? And here's why. Number one, there are new trending products that are popping up every single day, right? And we have a team of experts that are testing products, and they tell us exactly what is successful and what is not. Well, what is not really relevant, but we want to know what those successful products are, right? The holiday season is here. Black Friday is today. Christmas is around the corner. There are niche products that people are going to impulsively buy, and you may not know what those products are, right? So we want to give you access to that information that's going to make you successful. We show you how to market your business. Again, we're going to show you exactly how to pop up all over people's Facebook, Instagram, YouTube feeds, and know that those algorithms for these different social media sites change weekly. And our experts are going to put you ahead of the trend so that you're always converting customers and earning a profit, right? That's what you're actually paying for. So it's like continuing education. $325 to get you started, $275 a month for ongoing education. And what I want you to think about is this: if your setup, your store set up, and you're making sales in your sleep, right? Trust me, your sales alone from your profits from your store are going to cover your tuition and still put money in your pocket. But if that's still a roadblock for you, I hope you can afford free. I'm super excited to share this next piece with you guys. Everyone can afford free, right? We have a 2 and free scholarship program, and here's how it works. Once you become a part of our ECX Academy platform and you know 2 family members, friends, 2 people you love, want to learn e-commerce and drop shipping as well, they would then become customers. And once those 2 people are active paying customers, your monthly education is completely waived. So let me paint another picture for you. Let's say, Catherine, Verizon calls you. Hey, Catherine, we want to extend an offer to you, and if you can refer 2 of your family members, friends, or 2 people that you care about or to our cell phone service, then we'll give you your cell phone service absolutely free for life, right? That's exactly how this works. It's the same concept. I'm sure if your cell phone provider gave you that option, you would be calling people left and right before we even got off the call, right? So not only are we giving you, a platform where you can learn how to make money, but then we are also positioning you to empower other people to be able to do the same thing. Now, before we get off the call, I do want to share an additional optional opportunity to you guys. Some of you may want to take advantage of this, others may not. And that's perfectly fine. Because again, this is optional. You don't have to do this. Okay? But let me ask you a question. If you saw 2 $50 bills on the ground, right? Just laying there on the ground, nobody's around, you can't figure out, where they came from, who cares? There's 2 $50 bills on the ground, right? Are you going to pick up one and leave one, or are you going to pick up both of them? Me personally, I'm going to pick up both of them. That's just me though. So now if you know more than 2 people who want to learn drop shipping and e-commerce and how to set up an online store and start making money in their sleep, you can actually get paid by the company for sharing this information if you become what we call an independent business owner, right? So it's not just about income, it's also about impact. Now you're putting others in position to make money as well, and you'll get paid to do it. So here's how it works. The company has a super amazing pay plan, right? This is a way that you can start earning residual income. And what is residual income? It's literally getting paid over and over and over and over again for something that you only did one time, right? I've actually heard one of my business partners refer to residual income as the Cosby Show money, right? So the Cosby Show, was recorded, 20, 30 years ago, right? But the actors are still getting paid to this day when the reruns come on at 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. What sources of residual income do you have? What are you getting paid for every single month for something that you did back in 2018? If you don't have any forms of residual income, you definitely need to be paying attention to this information. So if you're able to share this information with 3 people that also become active paying customers of our ECX platform, then the company will pay you $150 a month. That's $37.50 every single week, every single Friday. Now, I know a lot of you are probably thinking, $150 isn't a whole lot of money. But let me ask you this. On Monday, can you go to your boss and ask your boss for a $150 raise? Probably not, right? Or if your check was $150 short, you probably would be on the phone with HR the minute your direct deposit hits your account. I promise. So know that $150 definitely makes a difference in your household. So let's say you get those 3 people that come in, they start to share the information with the masses. Now you've accumulated 12 people on your team, right? So the company then says, okay, Catherine, we're no longer going to pay you $150 a month. We're now going to pay you $150 every single Friday. So now you're looking at $600 in residual income. What could you do with the extra $600 a month? Drive a different car? Send your kid to a better school?
Invest in stocks.
Invest in stocks? Invest in a foreign exchange market? Who knows? So when those 12 people get into the organization, they start building their online store, they start hearing ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. That's the sound that the app makes when you start getting sales in. Now you've accumulated 30 people on your team. Now you're something that we call a platinum 1000 in a company. Now you're earning $1,000 residually every single month. What could you do with an extra $1,000 a month? That's $250 every single Friday. I know you would have a different wardrobe. I know you would drive a different car. I know your credit card debt would be gone. I know your student loans would be gone. Right? This is $1,000 residually on top of whatever you're doing for income right now. See, the more people you help, the more people you serve, the more people that you plug in to help them start making money, the more money you make. Then we have position, called Platinum 2000, Platinum 5000. That's $2,000 and $5,000 residually every single month. Then we have a level called Chairman. This is where most people have their eyes set. This is where you start to make 6 figures in the company literally by just sharing this information, right? $10,000 a month. With incentives and bonuses from the company, you're actually earning about $12,000 to $15,000 a month. What could you do with the extra $10,000 a month? Quit your full-time job, retire your mom, retire your dad, invest in real estate, invest, period, right? So our chairman levels go all the way from $10,000 a month all the way to $750,000 a month. And I know some of you guys are probably thinking like, there's not anybody in this company making $750,000 a month. And you're absolutely wrong. We have 4 people within our company that are making $750,000 a month, with the youngest person being 24 years old. You don't believe me? His name is Bryce Thompson. Look him up on Instagram. His username is B Thompson Official. He's probably making more money than all his college professors combined in 1 month, right? So I'm sharing this information with you. 1, to educate you. 2, to enrich you. 3, to empower you to take full control of your life and understand that the transitioning of wealth is going to happen from our cell phones, from our computers, from our tablets. If you go into 2021 not making money from your cell phone, know that smartphone is not a smartphone. It's a dumb phone. All it is causing you a bill every single month, right? We just gave you access to some information that people have been getting rich off of, for some years now. The question is, now that you have this information, what exactly are you going to do with it? I know 95% of you on this call, this information is going to go one ear and out the other. And you're going to continue to do what you've been doing, and you're going to continue to get the results that you've been getting, and that's cool. But I'm excited for the 5% of the people that are on this call that are really going to take this information that they learned tonight, and they're going to run with it and apply it to their life, and their life will never be the same. You'll never have to work another job a day in your life. So how do you get started? I want you to get back with the person that got you on this call and let them know that you're a number 1, meaning you're ready to get started. A number 2, you want to get started, but you definitely want to take advantage of that free education. Or you're a number 3, you're ready to get started, and you also want to impact people by sharing this information. I'll see you guys at the top, because the bottom is definitely not an option, and we'll never look down on someone unless we were willing to lend out a helping hand and help them up with us. Have a blessed night, everyone.